everyone, my name is Angelina from Secondary 3 and I will be presenting to you about my game. To start the game, we press the Halocode button, and to move the character we use the touch sensor 0 and touch sensor 1. I will be presenting to you the game. So over here, the star is supposed to stop, but there's a little bug, so we're gonna see the code. For the star code, I use forever, and it resulted in this bug. And over here, for the background, I use repeat until is game over equals to 1. And it works. So I'm gonna change the code. Equals to 1. I'm gonna try again. Sorry, it stopped bugging. And I'm going to be explaining more detailed about the codes. For the fairy, so the fairy is the character of the game, and the point of the game is so that the fairy can touch all the stars and avoid the birds. To control it, we use the touch sensor 0 to move the fairy up, and touch sensor 1 to move the fairy down. And if it touches the bird, it will broadcast touching bird, which can make the bird stop, like the game stop, and the game over will show. For the bird code, if it receives starts game, it will set its size to 55%, and it will wait 0.5 seconds, and it will show, and it will move to the left side to the fairy, and the fairy has to avoid it. But if the fairy touches the bird, the game over is shown, and the bird will hide. Next, for the star code, when it's basically the same as the bird's code. If it's touched by the fairy, the score will move up to 1. But if the fairy touches the bird, the star will disappear. And these are like the side sprites. If for the start button, if we press the Halocode button, it will show, and it will wait for 0.5 seconds, and it will hide. And then if we press it, it will hide, and the game will start. And for the game over sprite, if the game is over, the fairy touches the bird, it will broadcast game over, and it will stop. It will show that it is game over, and it will stop all sounds.
Yes.
There's also background code. If they receive start game, it will repeat until game over equals to 1, and it will play the sound, the background sound. And if it's game over, it will stop all sound effects.
Which part of this code that set the is game over value? What is the beginning of it?
It's
When you start the game, what is the game over value?
0 because if it went to 1, it will stop the game. So that's why we set the game over to 0. So it will keeps moving. The game will keep, yeah. And then, but if it's moved into 1, if you touch the bird, the set game over value will go to 1 and it will stop all.
Why do you only use one star instead of several stars?
Because for the star, if I make multiple stars, it the bird might hit the star also, and it makes the game very difficult for us to do if there are multiple stars. Because if multiple stars spawn, the bird will also spawn, and the fairy would have trouble getting the stars without touching the bird.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. Okay, that is all for my presentation of my game. Thank you.